All right, today we're going to dive into something pretty huge. It's all about a big change in how we handle our digital identity here in India. There's a brand new update out, and honestly, it's all about putting you, back in the driver's seat when it comes to your personal Aadhaar data. So let's break down how this whole thing works.
So let's just ask the big question right up front. Who really has control over your Aadhaar data? I mean, think about it. You hand over your details for some verification, but then what? Where does that info go? Who's looking at it? And, at the end of the day, who's actually in charge? It's a question that for sure gets right to the heart of our digital privacy.
Well, it looks like UIDAI, that's the Unique Identification Authority of India, they've just dropped their official answer. It's a brand new app, a massive upgrade from the old Aadhaar, and it's built around one single idea, putting the control right back where it belongs, in your hands. This is all about getting in line with our latest data protection laws.
And the whole philosophy behind this change? It's actually a really powerful concept called data minimization. The idea is so simple, but it's totally revolutionary for how we do identity verification. So instead of sharing everything about yourself, you only share the absolute bare minimum that's needed for whatever you're doing. See, this isn't just some little app update. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how we even think about our data.
Okay, so a shift in power sounds great, right? But what does that actually look like in real life? Let's get into the nitty-gritty and check out the features that make this new app a total game changer for your privacy.
Okay, the absolute heart of this new app is this incredible feature, selective data sharing. Just picture this for a second. You go to check into a hotel. All they really need is your name and your age to verify who you are, right? So instead of handing over a photocopy with your full address, your Aadhaar number, the whole shebang, you just scan their QR code with the app, tap to select only your name and age, and authorize just that tiny little piece of information. That's it.
And that right there perfectly shows the difference. I mean, the old way, it was an all-or-nothing kind of deal. You had to share your entire profile for pretty much everything. But now, it's your way. You share only what's necessary. The rest of your personal info stays private, stays secure. It's a huge move from just full disclosure to real personal discretion.
But it doesn't stop with just selective sharing. Oh no, the app is packed with a whole suite of tools that are basically designed to be your personal digital shield. So let's take a look at how these features build up a really powerful defense for your identity.
Think of this as your personal privacy toolkit, all there inside the app. You can instantly lock down your biometrics to stop any misuse. You can use something called a masked Aadhaar, which hides most of your number. It's an extra layer of privacy. And get this, you can even see a full history of every single time your Aadhaar was used for authentication in the last 6 months. You see exactly who accessed your details and when.
Seriously, just stop and think about how powerful that is for a second. With just one click, one single click, you can lock up the most sensitive part of your identity, your fingerprints, your iris scan. They become totally unusable for authentication until you say so, until you decide to unlock them. It's so simple, it's instant, and it's just incredibly effective. Now, you might be thinking, okay, all this security probably means the app is super complicated to use. But actually, that's not the case at all. It's been designed to make managing your digital identity easier and way more convenient than ever before, and it does it all without compromising on that security.
And here's a feature that I think a lot of families are absolutely going to love. This one app, it lets you manage not just one, not two, but up to 5 different Aadhaar profiles.
Yeah, you heard that right. A one app can handle up to 5 family members. This makes it so much easier to take care of things like updates, downloads, or verifications for your kids, or maybe for your elderly parents. Everything's in one secure, centralized spot.
And the smart features just keep on coming. The app's got new ways to log in, like face authentication. It even lets you do offline verification with a secure QR code, so you don't even need to be connected to the internet. Need to update your address or mobile number? You can request those changes right from your phone. You can even order one of those physical PVC cards for just 50 rupees.
Okay, so with all these amazing features, it is absolutely critical, and I mean critical, that you get the app from the right place. So let's do a quick walkthrough on the safe and secure way to get this thing installed.
It's super simple, just 3 steps. First, open the official App Store on your phone. So that's the Google Play Store for Android or the App Store if you're on an iPhone. Then in the search bar, you need to look for the app that's published by UIDAI. Make sure you see that name. That is the only way you can be sure you're getting the real secure app.
And look, I really can't say this strongly enough. Never download this app from some random link someone sends you or from a third-party website.
Those are almost always fake apps, and they're just designed to steal your information. Please stick to the official stores. It's the only way to protect yourself.
All right, so as we start to wrap this up, what's the big idea here? What's the one thing you should really take away from this huge update to the whole Aadhaar system?
When you boil it all down, this new app is really about a fundamental transfer of power. See, the control over your personal data, it's shifting. It's moving away from the institutions that are asking for it, and it's being put firmly back into your hands. From now on, you are the gatekeeper.
And that kind of leaves us with one last thing to think about. You know, with all these tools, selective sharing, biometric locks, total transparency, you now have this incredible level of control. So the question isn't really who controls your data anymore. The new question is, how are you going to use that control? What does true ownership of your digital identity really mean to you, now that the power is in your hands?